Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The race starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
That's right. It is Sunday evening. I'm James J. This is Midwest Motorsports Cup Series from Sonoma Raceway. The Cup boys are going road course racing tonight. A little bit smaller crowd. 17 cars are going to race tonight. And no surprise, well, no surprise to me anyway, Justin Thaler in the number 2 car has put it on the pole as we roll out. Ty Williams second, Brandon Thayer third. I'm sorry, Dustin Reinstedel third. Brandon Thayer fourth. Walker McNulty fifth. Nicholas Aslan sixth. Seventh is Noel Jackowitz and Michael Samia. Ryan Enlow, welcome back, and Trevor McLaughlin are also here. Andrew Miller's going to start off in row 6 in the 29 car. Aaron Holroyd after that in the 73. We're at Sonoma Raceway, 11 turns officially. There's the second page. Thanks to everybody for joining us tonight. I'm James J. We got Josh Watt running the broadcast and the Twitch streams. So thanks for doing that, Josh. We're going to go racing at Sonoma Raceway. We're going road course racing tonight. And for the first time, Josh Watt is going to get to drive on the track as a safety car driver. We have AMG Mercedes GT3 car to be our pace car tonight as we watch the field go by. Now back up front, Justin Thaler in the 2 Castrol is going to start us off. Coming to the line, we have a competition caution at lap 10 with not Barney, but Josh Watt driving the race car. We're going to put that Prius in the garage, and we're going to go underway. Let's go racing. Justin Thaler takes the outside line into turn 2, leaves plenty of room for Ty Williams. Ty Williams returns the favor and leaves plenty of room for Justin. I think they've all made it so far. Here comes your leader, Justin Thaler, Ty Williams, Brandon Thayer in hot pursuit. Brandon Thayer and Ty Williams had a great race in the Truck Series Friday night. Looks like everybody's made it so far. We can look further back before we start in the S's. Looks like everybody's made it. We had a couple of pit lane starters tonight with John Daniels and Ant Castor for poor behavior last race. All right, well, we're wrapping up lap 1. Here's Justin Thaler into turn 10, or 11, I'm sorry. Ty Williams in the red 81 Snap-on. Justin Thaler's looking good. First lap, Justin Thaler gets some credit for leading the first lap, and we're racing. No incidents on that first lap, so great job for everybody. Hard to get a good picture of the whole field. Nice as they go through turn 4, bypass 5 and 6, and head straight to 7 for the NASCAR circuit. We got Walker McNulty in 5th, putting pressure on Dustin Reinstedel in the 11. But it's early. Remember, we're going to stop at lap 10. I don't think we're going to see too much argy-bargy right now. Justin Thaler, Ty Williams, Brandon Thayer, Dustin Reinstedel, Walker McNulty, your top 5. Nicholas Aslin, Noel Jackowitz right behind. Kevin Mayer and Norm Snyder battling out here for the last position. Kevin Mayer in the 77, Norm Snyder in the 28. Looks like he got a new paint job tonight. He's bouncing it off the wall, putting some stripes on it, but Norm Snyder out here doing his thing. Trevor McLaughlin brings a new ghost paint out. Haven't seen that one in a while, Trevor. It looks good. Trying to chase down Aaron Holroyd. This is the battle for 10th and 11th. Looks like Aaron got around John Daniels. So John Daniels now wanting to return the favor. Aaron Holroyd going defensive. In the S's. And Aaron gives way to John Daniels into turn 11. Nice move for John Daniels. Aaron Holroyd can just watch him go. Now he's going to be under pressure from Trevor McLaughlin. Up front, though, Justin Thaler, JT, getting it done. One of the founding brothers of Midwest Motorsports. Justin Thaler's like we're getting some overcast clouds here. That's probably going to help the tire temperature. Track temp was 107, I believe. We are working lap 4. 55 laps total. Is anybody going to just do fuel only? Not put new tires on, keep the heat in them? Through the winding S's of Sonoma Raceway. 2-mile, 11-turn track. Sonoma Raceway. Been called many names: Infineon Raceway, Sears Point, and more. No pressure right now from Aaron. Justin's just getting it done. One lap at a time, Brandon Thayer. We got a battle for 4th, though. Let me see if I can get us there. Oh, come on. Walker McNulty gets around Dustin Reinstedel. Nice move from Walker. Let's see if I can Find out how that happened. There it is, coming out of turn 2. Let's watch it. We can ride with Walker as he looks up at Dustin Reinstedel, setting up turn 2, takes a little wider entry. Dustin Reinstedel takes a defensive line. Early apex, misses it by about a foot, and that's all it takes for Walker to get a late apex on the exit and a better run down to turn 2. Now they'll be coming at you, hopefully, when the camera switches over. Side by side into 2A. And Walker has completed the pass. Textbook pass by Walker McNulty. Nice move, and he puts Dustin Reinstedel in the rearview mirror, at least for now. Dustin Reinstedel knows this track very well. Multiple different disciplines. So Walker may have the advantage now, but Dustin Reinstedel is not going to go very far. I can promise you that. There's JT looking good up in the Dark Horse Ford. Brandon Thayer now wanting some revenge. Ty Williams beat Brandon to the checkered flag line Friday night. By Ty Williams. So now, and Brandon hunt him down. We'll ride with Brandon a little bit. Using all the curbs to turn 4 and everything drivers left. Using all the road to open up the entry into turn 7 before they head down the S's. Nice and smooth, very fast. Turn 10 coming. And that is Justin Thaler up ahead of Ty. So this is 1, 2, and 3 right now. Here's a very fast turn 10 right-hander before the pit entry and hard braking zone for turn 11. NASCAR now uses a wall, but in the iRacing track, they still have the tire barriers, tire bundles, I should say. But this is your race for second. Really close racing. Lap 8, remember we're going to do a competition caution. Lap 10, so we'll keep an eye on the pace car. But look, these guys are catching up with Justin Thaler now. Turn 7 one more time. This is the race for the lead. Justin Thaler, Ty Williams, Brandon Thayer. No relation between Brandon and Justin. They spell it different. I might say it the same. Turn 10 one more time. And 11. Can he catch him? So about this lap, I believe the pace car will go to the pit exit. So maybe we'll look for a blimp view next time by and watch the pace car catch up, catch the field, pull out in front of the field. It might be Justin Thaler, and then we'll see if anybody decides to play pit strategy. Lap 10, trying to get to 55. I believe they can go 20, maybe 21 laps. It's a little bit of saving on a tank, which does not go into 55 easily. So you're going to do at least 2 stops And if you do it organically, you're not going to stop at the competition caution. Any spots you lose or gain during the competition caution, you keep or lose. The field is not frozen if you come into the pits. But Justin Thaler trying to bring it home. And Justin Thaler comes in. Justin Thaler goes off strategy as the pace car will come out when Ty Williams comes across. But that's what I wanted to see, if there's any more takers. We'll see if we can keep an eye out on the pit exit as I follow Ty Williams now. But they come across for the comp caution. There's the safety car. They just missed it. Ty Williams is going to slow down and allow the safety car to catch up. As we are now riding with the safety car. And he is going to assume the field. What a great job. How cool is that? A live safety car action. Looking back at the field. Field gathers up, I can tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars pitted. Nope, 3. Nicholas Aslin, Anthony Castor, John Daniels, and Justin Thaler. So that's 4 guys pitted. Let's see, maybe far rear chase would be a better view. There we go. The safety car has assumed the field. And everybody who decided to pit can now come out. And even with that live pit stop, Justin Thaler maintains P9. So he came in first, he came out 9th. That's how much ground he had to stop for fuel, short fuel. Now everybody in front of him, the top front 8 cars in front of him. Oh, is he going to get a wave by it? Oh, nope. Somebody came in, Ryan Enlow came in. Now we got some more takers that are decided to come in. That's going to help Justin Thaler even more. Oh, those guys that came in now did it all backwards. There's no stage points, no real reason to stay out. Oh my gosh. Justin Thaler is going to be laughing all the way to the bank. He's in 6th, P6, with more fuel than everybody in front and behind. I take that back. Everybody behind came in. There's going to be some shuffling behind Justin Thaler. Those guys that came in on the pace car's outlap. Have the best case scenario. But right now, Josh Watt driving the pace car, man. Check him out. Go in the cockpit with Josh. It's got to be hard to keep it in second gear going through these S's in a GT3 car. The discipline of that man. Shout out to the Canadian for showing restraint as Josh Watt brings the field around. Total control. The rest of the field is not caught back up. Everybody behind Nicholas Aslin. But Josh Watt's coming in this time by. So we're going green. Ty Williams is going to take us to green. We will see what kind of race strategy plays out with Justin Thaler. So Ty Williams is going to bring us back to green. When he gets to the Geico restart zone, single file restart, no double start, no double file start. And he's going to get in the gas when he chooses, makes the little left bend, and he's on it. Caught Brandon by a little surprise, but not too much. Brandon was ready for it. Look at that, he's right on him. Brandon Thayer. These cars don't have headlights, but if they did, he'd be blinking, letting them know he's there. Race for the lead. Brandon Thayer right on the bumper. Walker McNulty third. Justin Reinstedel fourth. Noel Jackowitz fifth. And the first one to pit, Justin Thaler. He's got the leaders in sight with twice as much fuel. Race for the lead, Brandon Thayer. Chasing Ty Williams. Walker McNulty in the pink car. Pink and purple. And blue. I believe that's a trolley gummy worm in dirt. Or at least the gummy worms. Paint scheme on the number 12 car. Ty Williams stretches out to a whopping 0.4 second lead. So Justin Thaler and Nicholas Aslan came in at lap 9. Everybody behind came in at lap 10. So Justin Thaler and Nicholas Aslan definitely thought this through beforehand. I'm not sure if Justin got tires or not, but he's making moves as he locks it up. Going inside Noel Jackowitz. Noel Jackowitz crosses him back over or under, depending on how you look at it. A nice racing back here. 5th and 6th. 5th place in the 10 car, Noel Jackowitz. 6th place, Justin Thaler. Noel Jackowitz goes wide and the S's can't handle the understeer. Now Nicholas Aslan's right behind the 10 car as well, but move Justin Thaler up a spot. He sets his sights now on Dustin Reinstedel. This cockpit view maybe gets us a better perspective on what's ahead and what Justin's looking at home in his sim rig. A little bit of counter steer on exit, putting the power down through turn 2A, turn 3. Oh, he gets a big run on the exit. Dustin Reinstedel pulls over, locks it up, coming out of 4. Noel Jackowitz wants a piece of that. Can't happen. Justin Thaler's still putting flat spots on the tire. You got to see that again. Couple of flat spots there. Looks like Dustin didn't just pull over and let him go, but maybe got a bad run out of there, and this time he does let him go. It's back in front. Justin Thaler locks him up. Here they come into your living room. And Justin Thaler, the car in front, he's trying to use all the track, late braking, 4 wheels drivers left, but locks him up. I think we saw a little bit of tire smoke there. There it is. Misses the entry apex and squares it up. 48 car Nicholas Aslan gets by as well. Makes it through. And Justin Thaler now pursues Walker McNulty. Next victim on his list. But he's way up the road. Take you back live. That's a lap in the life of Justin Thaler. But up front, still Ty Williams, Brandon Thayer, Walker McNulty. 1, 2, and 3. Ty Williams in the 81. No stranger to Midwest Motorsports. Last season's Truck Series winner, champion. From Snellville, Georgia, currently residing in Charlotte, North Carolina. living the NASCAR dream. From what I understand, that Ty Williams had a great fight all the way to the championship. Last season we had a chase. In both the trucks and the Cup Series. Brandon Thayer looking inside. Decides not to yet. Ty Williams had to pack his rig up and move up to Charlotte not too long ago. He's been sim racing for almost a year. Fanatec CSL pedals and direct drive wheel. Strapped to a desk. A single 32-inch TV and an office chair. Ty Williams coming to work. Chose 81 because it was one of the few numbers available and lightly used across any series, and figured he'd keep it. Really wants to win the Cup Series at least. That's his target for this season. Ty Williams in the 81. He'd love to do the double in the truck and the Cup, but I think his work schedule might get into the way. NASCAR fan William Byron, his current favorite. Jimmy Johnson's his all-time favorite, and he's showing why. He likes the Doritos Mango. He's training and working part-time as a tire changer on pit crew up in Charlotte. So he's living the dream. And that's getting to know Ty Williams, your current race leader. Putting on a clinic so far. Not his first time putting laps here. Let's see if that's Justin Thaler, who's caught back up now to this group. So Walker McNulty better look out. Look in his rearview mirror, because right behind is Justin Thaler. So Justin Thaler went off pit strategy and made out like a bandit, came in before everybody else. But I tell you what, that won't happen many more times. I think everybody will look back and review, see what happened, see how Justin did it. We'll see how it plays out here. But right now, Ty Williams commanding control, and I believe we have Josh Watt in the booth with me. Hey, Josh, you got us?
Can you hear me there, James?
Hey, I got you now, Josh. How you doing, man? Did you get your helmet off? Did you have to wear a cool suit today out there in that Sonoma heat?
Oh man, it is weltering out there at Sonoma.
Right? Well, man, I think for the first time on a road course in the Cup Series, I don't know how that could have worked any better.
Oh, it was flawless tonight. It's almost as if we planned it perfectly.
Yeah, well, I think you did. We'll see how the pit strategies play out. So there's no rule about coming into pit when the pits stay open. They don't close the lap before or 2 laps before the competition caution. Is that right?
Correct. And it will be interesting how that played out. A lot of people apparently pitted on the second lap. I expected more people to pit on the first.
Yeah, some people were paying attention. I think Justin Thaler and John Daniels kind of saw this happening, thought it out beforehand, and then maybe everybody else behind was caught asleep and said, oh, wait, I should have done that. And then I think everybody behind came in as Walker McNulty now is the first of the guys that did not stop to come in. As we're on lap 19, figured about 20, 21 laps on a tank. So we're expecting to see Ty Williams and Brandon Thayer in next lap, if possible, which will cycle Justin Taylor back to a huge lead. We'll see how he can work the math out to get to lap 55. But yeah, what was it like trying to control a GT3 car, especially an AMG GT3 Mercedes, in second gear around a road course? Did you have to hold yourself back and remind yourself that you're just a safety car?
There's always that little bit of, ooh, I get to go real fast, but nah, I'm happy with the slower speeds while pacing these guys around this track, but it's not unusual to see me go flying around this track during practice sessions and whatnot.
There you go. Get you some, Josh.
All right.
Well, I think if this is any indication, I think we can do it again. What do you think?
Oh, I look forward to it. I hope the drivers enjoy it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, let's see if Ty Williams and Brandon Thayer come in this time. They've got to be out of gas. No, they both stay out. Justin Taylor deep on the brakes again as Kevin Mayer in the 77 takes the wide line and lets them all go. But Ty Williams stretching out of tank, maybe the caution lap may have extended him an extra lap. But we're watching lead. Josh, thanks for coming in and joining me. Feel free to stick around if you'd like. I know you got race control duties. With 18 cars, I don't think there'll be too many black flags to clear, so you're welcome to stick around as long as you like.
Sadly, I do got to get back to work, so.
Right on.
You keep doing what you do best, and I'll catch you after.
Look forward to it, Josh. Thanks again for all you do for us, man. Great job on the pace car. It worked flawless.
Thank you, and I look forward to keeping it up.
All right, we're going to do that again, Josh says. But right now, Justin Taylor's peeking inside of Brandon Thayer. Brandon Thayer, does he see him? Justin's locked up here 2-3 laps already. So I think these guys are holding Justin up a little bit. Little indecision there, but Justin Taylor just waiting for the right time. The right time might be when these guys come into pit. They have to come in pit. They got to be on fumes, and they do. And let's see if Walker McNulty can now do the undercut, as Walker came in 2 laps earlier than Ty and Brandon. So we'll see where they come out. But again, there's other guys that stayed out. Look at that. Justin Taylor still cranking out a lead over 12 seconds. 13 seconds to John Daniels. And they pitted together on lap 9. So Justin Taylor shows why he was the pole sitter tonight. Putting on a clinic. The pit stops are scrolling across the bottom. Running order scrolling across the top. And let's see where Walker and Ty and Brandon came out. Oh, just like they left. Except Walker now has 2 laps less of fuel. Ty Williams is up the road in front of Brandon. There he goes. There goes Ty. Then Brandon, then Walker. And then Trevor behind them, a couple of seconds back. Another 3 seconds back to Trevor McLaughlin. Behind the 12 car of Walker McNulty. Closest battle on the track right now, Walker McNulty, Brandon Thayer. Although Dustin Reinstedel and Noel Jackowitz are going at it as well. Ryan Enlow is about to get lapped, but no, he's not. I'm sorry. I apologize, Ryan. As Walker McNulty gets under and turn 11, move Walker up a spot. Exactly how Brandon lost the lead in the trucks last week. Brandon Thayer just not getting through turn 10 and onto the brakes for turn 11 the right way. And Walker riding on his right shoulder, looking up at Brandon Thayer. Walker has to brake check through turn 9, then gets a better run through turn 10. A lot of momentum and looks inside. Goes late on the brakes. And, oh, Brandon Thayer locked up. That's all it took. And that's how Walker gets around Brandon Thayer. It's currently for 8th position. But again, they're on the different pit strategy. And the cars in front. And we go back live. Anthony Castor. We haven't talked about him much tonight. The number 8 car. Currently 4th. He stopped on lap 10. Remember, he started from pit lane. Looks like he's put some laps in practice, though. Just running some smooth lap times. 1:16.8 to the leader, Justin Thaler's 1:16.4 for the best. So Ant Caster. Oh, he gets a little loose there. Putting the power down. He must see himself on stream. Let's see if we can watch that again. What happened, Ant? Oh, that's not the fast way around. You can see the marks. Oh, yeah, just putting the power down. He gets the entry into turn 7, okay. Here we go, and then you're going to put the power down for the S's. Maybe a little too much steering input or a little too heavy on the right foot, and whoop, he lights them up, locks up the front wheels on the brakes. That's not on power oversteer. Little trail braking issue maybe, but definitely loses some ground. Michael Samia, let's see if Michael Samia was able to make up any ground. Michael Samia, 3 seconds back. Not quite in the shot yet. Still riding in a replay. Ant Caster was locking it up again. So the brakes are not Ant Caster's friend right now. Michael Samia's got the cool chrome purple going on tonight. The 1 car, Michael Samia, hunting down the 8 of Ant Caster. No change up front. I'm not going to let you miss anything. You saw Walker get around Brandon. Michael Samia came in at lap 10. So we can go to 30 or so. Michael Samia is a former champion. Great to have Michael in the league. Always volunteers to put up hosted sessions and practice sessions. Let anybody join. Doesn't hold any secrets. Little different paint scheme. I'm kind of liking it. You got to be honest. Can't get as close as I'd like to. Platinum, it says. Platinum Racing. Definitely some cool things going on. As Michael Samia comes into pit, this is a pit lap for Mike Samia, along with Ant Caster. That's going to let Ty Williams, Walker McNulty, Brandon Thayer go by and reassume their roles. As they continue their pursuit to get back on terms. But they are 30 seconds behind Justin Thaler. Justin Thaler has a full pit stop. Incredible. All gonna have to work out on the back end. Coming up to the lap. Norm, thank you, Norm. Walker McNulty, oh, locks it up. Right behind Ty Williams. Ty lost a little momentum going around the lap car. And Walker McNulty does a good job to avoid making contact with Ty Williams. There's Andrew Miller. A lap down on Justin, but not quite a lap down on Ty Williams, Walker McNulty. These guys are doing 20-20-20, something like that. They came in, remember, Walker McNulty came in 2 laps before Ty Williams and Brandon Thayer. Sorry to hear about the 35, Ryan Enlow. Having a bad day. Decides to save it for another day. Oh, Walker gets really loose. Oh, we got to see that. Thank you, Andrew. We'll see you out there, brother. Thank you for going wide and letting those guys get around you okay safely. It helps you out too. Let's ride with Walker as he's chasing down Ty Williams. Walker's in the 12, purple and pink. Coming, just gets sideways over the curbs. It's right back in the gas though. Look at that. That's some car control. Going over the bump, so he's already loose. He had that inside curve, really got him loose before he even got to that. Then, it looks like his front's locked up under braking. A little power slide there. And Brandon Thayer gets the position back on the left. By the time Walker gathers it back up and gets square for turn 7, back down to the S's. So he goes from challenging Ty Williams in the 81 to losing the position to Brandon Thayer, and even more time to Ty. You can see there. One little mistake is all it takes. Brandon Thayer looking to put pressure on Ty Williams. We'll fast forward back live. There he goes. Halfway through, Justin Thayer in the pits and out, so it's not a completely free pit stop. But Justin Thayer comes out in front of Walker McNulty. Let's see if he can keep that spot. But Walker McNulty, crowd goes wild. Walker McNulty last pitted on 19. Justin Thayer just came out of the pits at 29, so holding that 10 lap advantage on fuel. We'll see how it plays out. It might not be the best for Justin. If he has to short fill at the end, that would make it a 3 stop. 4 stints. 2 short stints. Walker looking deep. Justin trying to bring his tires up to temperature. Justin is working the strategy here. Completely alternate. Let's not forget John Daniels now. He's up here on merit. He's on the same strategy with Justin Thayer. So I'm sure he's running on fumes now too. He might be saving some fuel because he had lost a lot of ground to Justin Thaler. But maybe he's trying to stretch it and still just do a two-stop. One at 10 and then split 10 to 55 would be 45 laps. So you need a 22 lap stint and a 23 lap stint. Where normally you can only go 20 laps. How to get 3 laps by fuel saving and lift and coast takes a lot of discipline. But we'll see if John Daniels can do it. If that's his strategy, if he's going to pit. Not pitting this time. So out in front on merit. Granted, a different strategy, but the 82. In the battle for second with Ty Williams, Brandon Thayer rages on. Cranking out lap after lap after lap. We're past the halfway point, 24 laps to go. Ty Williams, see what a great job he's doing. Started on the front row with Justin Thaler. Although Brandon Thayer has the current purple or the current fastest lap of the race, 1:16.1. This is the closest battle on the track. Wouldn't want to miss it. And Brandon Thayer do roll reversal as he locks it up. Nope, no lockup. Ty Williams leaves just enough room. And now they're going side by side across the start-finish line after this left bend. Headed to turn 1. Ty Williams and Brandon Thayer fighting it out. This is for second. They come over the crest into turn 3. Now headed to turn 4. Justin Thaler in pursuit. Not using all of the runoff room there, either is Justin or Walker. Brandon Thayer opens up the entry to the S's. Let's see if he can get a run. And to turn 10 this time. He's been taking notes, following Ty. Now we're riding with Brandon. Not this lap, I don't think. He's definitely poked his nose out. Make Ty think that he's there, but he's not. Nice and smooth as we have more guys coming in the pits. And that is John Daniels, your leader in the purple car, making his way down the pit road. We can ride with the blimp for a minute and watch this incredibly tight race. Now for the lead. Justin Thaler in the shot in third. He's got 10 laps more fuel, but will it pay off? I believe Brandon and Ty can make it on one more stop. I think Justin... Yes, Justin's going to make it on one more stop. So they all should be able to go on one more stop. Coming up on the lap. All right, thank you, number 7. Chris Thaler, of course. How could I forget? Good job, Chris. We'll talk about Chris here in a second. As he holds up Justin just a little bit. Come on, Dad, let me go. Finally gets around him. And Brandon dive bomb to turn 11. Nope, not this time either. Rewind a little bit and watch Justin. I want to be able to clip this for his dad. Come on, Dad. Thought you were my friend. Thought you were on my side. Justin Taylor minding his own business. Looking up as Ty Williams gets around Chris Taylor. Brandon gets around Chris. And here comes Justin in the S's, but Chris has nowhere to go. Not Chris's fault. He's doing a good job staying on the racing line. And then, oh, he tries to get off the racing line right where Justin was going to go as well. And now he finally gets around. Thanks, Dad. You're number one. No, I'm sure it's not like that. Justin loses concentration for a little bit. Definitely doesn't help him. But it looks like Brandon Thayer. What happened? We got to ride with him because I think something has happened here with Brandon and Ty Williams coming up into turn one here. He goes out of turn one into two. Big amount of curving. And oh no, can he save it? No, no, Brandon, no. Watch out for the tire wall. Oh, kablamo. Oh no. Loses a front bumper. That's not what he wanted. Brandon, what are you doing? Oh man, get it going. Finally gets it going again. Let's see if we can ride with them maybe and see what happens. Through turn one, okay, just fine. He's done this 1,000 times. He did it 45 times in the Truck Series Friday night. Practice all day today. Qualified third. A lot of curve there. Steering wheel still going to the right, and the rear end just keeps going right, not following the front end. I think that's another trail braking issue that kept the rear end swinging, and the front just has no grip on, especially on the sand. Oh, I'm sorry to see that, Brandon. I hate it, brother. Tough break, but Walker McNulty will take it over, and so will Justin Thaler. So Brandon comes into pits, comes out behind John Daniels. So I still believe that Brandon should be able to good to go from the end. So it may have cost him some time in addition, but it kind of forced his hand on the pit strategy. Now if he can crank out some laps, oh, and that might have forced Ty Williams' hand as well. Ty Williams comes in to get gas. Justin Thaler's in front. Can Justin Thaler go to the end? Or does he have to stop? $36-55. Yes, he should be good. Justin Thaler should be good to go. So here we are. It's playing out right in front of us. John Daniels is good to go. Justin Thaler is good to go. Ty Williams is good to go. This is going to be the race. Although this is John Daniels in front of Ty Williams. There goes Justin. There goes John Daniels. There's Ty Williams. So that's really the race for the lead, those three. Walker McNulty in the pits now. 12 car, sorry about that. Dustin Reinstedel stays out. He's got to be short on fuel. He's going to have to pit with about 15 to go. I'm hearing that the 8 car is retired from the race. He's still going to crank out some laps, he says, but he's giving up on a strong finish. Maybe he had some issues. Sorry to hear that. There's Aaron Holroyd in the 73 car. the Manscaped 73. Shout out to Aaron Olroyd for all the help he gives all of our members with their cool paints and trading paints and using Photoshop, running clinics, setting the cool textures. The Manscaped card looking smooth. Nice and smooth through turn one. A couple of clouds going overcast. It looks like everybody else is coming into pits, including Dustin Reinstedel. So that means Walker McNulty now going to assume the lead, but I believe he has to pit. Nope, maybe not. 33. He should be on some fuel save, though. If he's going to be able to go to 55. Major short shift, major lift and coast, but I'm sure he can do it. Man, what a great race. What an awesome race. Strategy's playing out. Where's Justin Thaler? What has happened to Justin Thaler? Okay, nothing has happened to Justin Thaler. Except that he's out front. Out front, where he should be. That's my man, JT. 1.6 seconds in front of John Daniels. So when Noel Jackowitz comes into pit, his last pit was 21. Cannot get 35 laps on a tank. I don't care how good you are at fuel save. Calcutta, Ohio, Justin Thaler got 16 laps to go. If he can keep the wheels pointed in the right direction, I believe he can go all the way. We will ride with him for just one lap or two. Justin Thaler getting it done as Noel Jackowitz has to come in and pit. So Justin Thaler is going to go right on by. Let's see if we can watch Justin go by. There he goes. There goes Justin, the leader. And Noel's going to come out in a pretty good spot, too. There's Walker. There's Ty. You going to be in front of Brandon? Nope. Oh, but not bad, though. You're in the mix, Noel. Get up there. Get up on the wheel, number 10. You got 15 laps to go. You are in the fight, 10. Let's go. What a race we got. Let's go. This is how we draw it up, man.
Holy cow. Wow. What a show.
Let's go. We're racing for the win now, boys and girls. Everybody around the world. Justin Thaler is 2.1 seconds on John Daniels. 1.1 second on Walker McNulty. 0.3 seconds on Ty Williams. 0.6 seconds on Brandon Thaler. So this is a fight. It's a dog fight. I'm so happy for the Cup Series to be this close on a road course. You'd think it was an oval race with the top 6 cars within 5 seconds of each other. You'd think we were on a mile and a half of Michigan or Homestead. Look at everybody. This is all for position, the lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Justin up the road a little bit, just out of the shot. But this is 2, 3, 4, and 5. And Noel Jackowitz in 6 is right behind. There's the leader. Justin Thaler going through turn 4 now, the first right-hander. not using all the curbs? Nobody is. These Cup cars, very sensitive to that fast bump, they call it, when the shock is working. The spring block bottoming out and acting like a completely stiff bump stop. Who knows, these Gen 7 Cup cars have a mind of their own, so we've been told. There's Justin Taylor in the lead. John Daniels P2. And Brandon Thayer working on Ty Williams. Ty Williams gets it back. Ty Williams on the inside now for the lefts, but Brandon Thayer's can't hold on. Chooses to wait. We still have 13 laps left. 13 laps of this. Do not go anywhere. This is what the Cup Series is all about. Close racing, ovals, and road courses. Very skilled drivers, highly skilled to be doing this for 50 laps, well, 42 laps so far. Now they're going over the curbs, making a liar out of me. Brandon Thayer once again locking it up, trying to go inside Ty Williams. Ty Williams feeling the pressure, starting to sweat. Riding with Ty Williams. Looking up at Walker McNulty and John Daniels. Now here we are with Brandon Thayer. He's tried a couple times to dive. Not close enough this time. Everybody's good to go on gas by my calculations. All these top 6 cars can make it. Oh, we got somebody wide there and blinking. Who's that blinking? The 82, that's John Daniels. What happened to John Daniels? Let's find out. No. John, what happened? He falls all the way back from second. Oh, he bangs the wall a couple times. He blinks. Oh, he's blinking hard. Oh, just oversteers. Maybe a glitch in his matrix. Internet disconnected, including losing some of his steering inputs. And yep, blinking, see where it picks him up. Getting a little bit of momentum. But when it blinks like that, he has no control. Now he's offline. Tries to save it. Oh, tough break. Brandon Thayer. Oh, he does a good job of staying off of Brandon Thayer. Thanks for that, John. But now let's see where he comes out in relation to Noel Jakowitz. Noel Jakowitz closes in turn 1. But John Daniels goes from second all the way down to 5th. We're not missing anything up front. Still Justin Thayer. Coming up on Aaron Oldroyd. Aaron lets him go. Thanks, Aaron. All right, we'll fast forward live now. Back, we got our ticker back that'll give us all the positions throughout the whole field. Aaron using the curbs. Catch some air. Trying to do a kick flip. Oh, Brandon Thayer got around Ty Williams. That happened just now. Let's find it. Thanks for putting up with me while I rewind and find out what happens, but I want to bring the action to you. He got around Ty Williams somehow. May have been turn 3 where he lost it earlier. It was side by side for 2 corners. And then some. Here we go into turn 1. Inside of turn 1. Squares it up on the exit. There they go. Up to turn 3. Still super slow-mo. Nice job by both of these guys to leave space. Like Fernando Alonso says.
I think you have to leave the space. All the time you have to leave the space.
All the time you have to leave the space. And when you do, that's what happens. Brandon Thayer makes it around clean, and Ty Williams lives to fight and bring it back. We still have plenty of racing left. Over 10 laps to go. All right, I'm going to take you back live. Hyperspeed forward. John Daniels is still in the fight as well. Brandon Thayer in the wall, loses a bumper, comes in, gets a fast repair and some fuel. Makes out some good lap times, and then now strong enough to make a move on Ty Williams for position on merit. Now can Brandon do it on Walker? Three-way battle here. Second, third, and fourth. Justin Thaler's up the road almost 3 seconds, just 2.5 seconds. 9 laps to go. Brandon Thayer, squaring it up on Walker McNulty. He's got Ty Williams behind. He can't square up too much. Ty Williams in the 81 lifted just long enough to let him keep position. Walker McNulty getting it sideways, or should I say slideways, through turn 8 and 9. Now through turn 10. Let's see if Brandon Thayer can put the power down and hard on the brakes. Gonna take a lot to outbrake Walker McNulty in turn 11. Here he goes. Aims for the apex early, locks up, they touch. Ty Williams goes under a two-way pass. Ty Williams, 2 for 1 sail. Hello. What a move.
Holy cow. Wow. What a show.
Putting it on. John Daniels behind these guys, but Ty Williams, that's what I mean. You leave space and don't fight. Hold your ground, but stay there and live to fight another day. You never know what scenario is going to happen. Now Walker McNulty has a little lockup, getting pressure from Brandon Thayer behind. Let's see if Brandon Thayer can make Walker McNulty have another mistake. Meanwhile, Justin Thaler now is stretched out to almost 4 seconds. So Justin Thaler's up the road. We're not ignoring you, Justin, but we got some racing back here. Holy smokes, what a race. Ty Williams in the 81, Walker McNulty in the 12, Brandon Thayer in the 64. Second, third, and fourth. Fifth and sixth right behind. Brandon Thayer going too wide. Around the outside. Walker McNulty leaves room. Headed up to turn 1. Brandon Thayer has the inside line. Can Walter do the crossover and slide job him? Nope, not yet. Incredible racing here, man. I gotta catch my breath. I'm going crazy. Into the S's to go. Ty Williams looks like he has a lap car in front of him. Is that the 7? No, it's the 77. Kevin Mayer trying to figure out where to go. That holds the 81 up even more. Now the 81's under pressure from the 64 again. Brandon Thayer going outside this time in the marbles. Oh, doesn't stop. Oh no. He avoids the tire barrier, but John Daniels gets by as well. So move John Daniels up a spot. Brandon Thayer goes back 2. And the crowd goes wild. Everybody on their feet. We got 6 more laps of this. Slicing and dicing. You'd think we were watching the real thing. Well, it is the real thing, as 64 puts a move on the 82. That's a Shane Van Gisbergen move on Austin Hill. Oops, sorry about that. Using the shoulder bump, and they're still running. That's Brandon Thayer and John Daniels. Remember, Brandon Thayer locks up now again. John Daniels can fight back. We got to see this fight again. I'm not going to let that go. So remember, Brandon Thayer, I'll take you all the way back. Brandon Thayer going deep after Ty Williams was held up. And that's how far wide Brandon ended up in the marbles. The 64, the blue car, on the outside. Tries to lock it up to make a move on Ty Williams for second. However, he gets in the marbles and the car doesn't stop or turn. That allows the 12, Walker McNulty, the 82 of John McDaniels and the purple cars get by. And so now Brandon Thayer is seeing red. Can't believe what just happened. All right, we come into turn one now. We're looking up at Walker McNulty, riding with Brandon Thayer in the 64. No baby on board, he says. But no, that's John Daniels. I'm sorry. The 82 leaves the door open. Here I come. Brandon Thayer says, hello. Hip check. He wasn't quite there. Find love or die trying. John McDaniels says no love for that kind of move. They're still side by side. Headed down the hill to turn two. Speed it back up before Brandon Thayer completes the pass in turn three. John McDaniels crosses over, but cannot complete the pass. That's how it happened. Ty Williams gains 2 spots. Walker McNulty says thank you. Brandon gets back by John Daniels. It's one of his spots back, but now they're still fighting. John Daniels wants it back. Can't get there. Still a lot of racing left. I'm not going to skip forward because I don't want to miss it. I'll just fast forward. Oops, wrong way. Sorry about that. Ty Williams, Walker McNulty, Brandon Thayer, John Daniels, Hyperspeed. Noel Jackowitz is right there as well. Brandon Thayer's caught up now to Walker McNulty. Let's see, we'll watch it real speed. Riding with Brandon Thayer, looking up at Walker McNulty. Ty Williams is up the road in second. So this is third and fourth. We're riding with Brandon in fourth. This is where he locked it up just 2 laps ago. Stays on the racing line this time. Remembers how that feels. Let's try to do that more often there, Brandon. Not out of it yet, though. We're racing. Send it back live. No change of position. Justin Thaler up front with 3 laps to go. I thought he was crazy when he came in. that first lap. But he's not. It's me that's crazy. He knew how it was going to play out all along. And in doing so, puts it down. No change further back. Oh, come on. Trying to do 5 things at once here. Looking good for Justin Thaler. He's got over 4 seconds lead. Here's the battle. What do you think? They keep it in blimp mode? Hope you guys aren't having to squint too hard. See Ty Williams, Walker McNulty, Brandon Thayer, John Daniels in the shot. Noel Jackowitz, Concertina's on and off the back in the shot. Brandon Thayer's not giving up on Walker McNulty, though. I can promise you that. What an awesome race we're having here in the Cup Series. Don't you want to be a part of it? If you like what you see, you can join us on Sundays. Registration is open and always free. And I missed the race. Here's the finish. Justin Thaler wins it. Midwest-motorsports.com, where you can scan the QR code. Incredible racing. Justin Thaler has done it. I'm going to find out how he finished. I'm going to watch Justin cross the line. I was trying to figure out how to put up the QR code. I haven't done it all race. Trucks on Friday, Cup on Sunday, and GT4s on Tuesday. Scan the QR code if any of that tickles your fancy, and come join us. Signups are always open. They're always free. Your race winner, Justin Thaler, came in the pit on lap 9 at the competition caution. The end of lap 9, right when the caution comes out, ended up restarting in 6th, and he knew what he was doing. Nobody else did. And this is our man, Justin Thaler, getting it done. Coming at you, the number 2 car, Dark Horse, Castrol Edge, RFK Racing. Ford Mustang crosses the line with the win. Nice job, Justin. Congratulations, man. Your brother won last week. Now you can say you've done the same thing. We missed some burnouts. Hope you're working your way on making it up to the broadcast. Here he is, doing straight line burnouts. Stopped it just in time. He parks it. Light them up, JT. Light them up. And that is your race winner, Justin Thaler. Trying to get some race results up here for you. There we go. Justin Thaler with the win. You got to love it. We have some guys in the interview room with me, so bear with me 1 second. Absolutely incredible racing. Walker McNulty pulls out a third place finish after going back and forth and back and forth. Hey, Walker, it's James in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir, I do.
Walker, man, what an incredible race. First of all, congratulations on another podium. I know it's not a win, but somebody told you at the start of the race you'd get third. You might take it, eh?
Yeah, definitely. I screwed up my qualifying a little bit, so I was annoyed, but I was still P5, so I was happy. And going into it, I just wanted a podium. And thankfully, I'm here talking to you, and that's all I care about, you know?
Yeah, right on, man. Congratulations again. So it looks like you and Ty Williams in the 81, Brandon Thayer in the 64, you guys, even John Daniels in the 82 there at the end, he went the same strategy and came in at lap 9 before the safety car lap. You guys came in after the safety car. You stayed out with Ty and Brandon, though. Is that right, Walker?
Yeah, I didn't pit in the comp caution, and I actually ran out of fuel like halfway through the lap after the checkered, so I kind of cut it close.
Hey, that's perfect. You know, not too bad. I was worried when you came in at 19 and Ty and them came in at 22 or 23. So, anyway, man, is that what you had planned to do from the beginning? That's what you thought was going to be best?
Yeah, I kind of went into it thinking that if I just split the race into thirds, I'd be okay. I did some calculations and figured out I had to save about half a lap of fuel underneath the safety car. And it seems like I've saved exactly 1 lap of fuel because that extra half a lap I needed got me halfway around. So I was pretty happy with that. I think with my gear choices, I kind of burned more fuel than those guys did, but I got to the end, so.
Yeah, you had a couple sideways moments too, man. I saw you lighting it up coming out of turn 4. I don't know if it was the curves or maybe the braking zone, putting the power down on the exit, but it's a great recovery ride to get third after all that action. What was it like racing with all those guys? I mean, you guys were shoulder to shoulder, and I don't think anybody touched.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Every once in a while there'd be a door bang or two. But you know, it was a good time. It's stock car racing. You're gonna have small touches here and there. You know, I think maybe I could have got Ty if I stayed ahead of him. But you know, I think Brandon sent one up my inside in the hairpin, and then Ty got past both of us there. So, and I
Right.
never really was able to get back up to him because I was so focused on making sure that I kept Brandon behind.
Right on. Well, sometimes that's what you got to do, man. Take home as many points as you can and move on to the next race. So, once again, Walker, congrats on a great race, man. It was a lot of fun watching tonight.
All right, thank you, James. Thanks everybody for watching, and thanks all the admins putting this thing on. It was a blast.
That's right. That's Walker McNulty in the 12 trolley car showing us how it's done. And we got second place, Ty Williams. I definitely want to talk to Ty. He had quite an eventful race. Ty, what was it like out there, man? Congrats on a great second place finish.
Yeah, thank you. It was eventful. I knew going into the race it was going to be tough, especially against JT. I know on the stock car side, he is very good, uh, consistent and with these cars, and I knew he was going to test me a lot. And I thought I had the strategy covered and everything. He pitted at the comp caution. I decided not to, because I saw even if I pit it, I'd still be like 4 laps short. Based on going the full fuel window, and then on the last stop, he kind of surprised me. I thought he was gonna run out his fuel window, but he stopped with me, And
Surprised me too. Yes, sir.
yeah, I was like, oh, that's different. And I expected him to take fuel only on that stop, because I thought he had taken tires maybe sometime earlier in the race. I felt like I needed to take tires, even though there wasn't a whole lot of fall off, especially if you took care of the tires. And I think that was my biggest mistake, taking tires, because warm up when they're cold, it takes crazy long, like 5, 6, 7 laps before you can push it into the 115s. Like all of us were, me, Justin, Walter, we were all pushing in the 115s. But that that build up just took way too long, and then I ended up getting behind John, Walter, Thayer, and by the time I got back to them, um, just a little too late. Got stuck behind a few lap cars, and then yeah, at that point it was just bring it home for second. Don't make any mistakes, and just learn from it.
It was awesome. It was a lot of fun watching you and Brandon. You guys were passing each other back and forth more than once. I hope you had as much fun in the car as I did calling it, and as much fun as our viewers did when they watch it. And I hope you get a chance to watch it too. There was some amazing precision racing out there. I mean, there was maybe some door touches, some fender rubs, but no takeouts. No real, push outs and dive bombs that wrecked everybody. I mean, man, it was a lot of fun. Did you have a good time tonight, Ty?
Yeah, I had a great amount of fun. When Thayer got by me, I knew he had more pace than Walter. I was struggling to find a way around Walter, and I didn't want to dive it on into the corner and take us both out. But I knew Thayer would be aggressive on the braking, so I'm like, all right, let him have a chance to overtake him. And sure enough, they got into each other in the hairpin, and I got the 2-for-1 special.
Yeah, I saw that. That's got to be in the right place at the right time to make it happen. And if you'd have put up a bigger fight, well, when he got under you earlier, you might not have been there to take advantage of that scenario when it happened. So great racing all around. Congrats on another good finish tonight, Ty. We'll look for you next week, man. Congrats.
Yep, see you then.
All right, that's Ty Williams, second place. Not too shabby, not what he wanted, but I think he'll take it and take it home. But right now, the man of the hour, Justin Thaler. You got me, Justin?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Oh, man. Great. Now that you're here with me, man, what an awesome race, man. Tell me about it from your end, man. Did you plan that out the whole way?
Absolutely not. So I was on the fence about racing tonight, and I'm in an unfamiliar chassis right now. So I spent some time trying to get used to the feel and the equipment here. But I really went into it not really thinking about what my strategy was for pitting and things like that. I was hoping to at least get a top 3 tonight. Just because of my experience at Sonoma, especially in the next gen. So I really wasn't expecting the performance I had tonight.
Well, you put it on the pole. Maybe you got to take Eric's rig home with you and chip him your rig.
I don't know, man. I like mine. I kind of miss it now.
I tell you, you guys, you did give me a scare though, Justin. I'll be honest. When you were coming up on some lap traffic, Ty and Walker hadn't made their last stop yet. Either had you, and then your dad let them go, and then just happened to be that middle of the S's. He went offline to try to let you go right as you were going offline to go around him. That cost you a couple seconds. How hard was it to stay focused and know that you could get it back?
Well, when I get home, I'm gonna have some words with Dad about that. But
Go easy on the old man.
No, there was a couple points. I mean, pretty much everything about this rig is different. The pedals, the wheelbase, and everything. So it was definitely a lot of adjustment and everything else. So I kind of had to keep telling myself, this brake is going to do this versus my brake and stuff. And there was a couple spots where I forget what turn it is. It's almost like that hairpin, the right-hander before the S is at the bottom of the hill.
Sure.
And I was trying to really get through traffic, but I kind of locked them up, and I
Yeah,
just hope
I did see that.
hope everybody understands that that wasn't something I was like really trying to do. I was just trying to adjust all this on the fly, but yeah, traffic wasn't too bad for me. I was just kind of hoping that if I got to traffic at a spot, then anybody either behind or in front of me that I was chasing for position got them in a worse spot. And it was kind of the same way. I pit under the safety car, which honestly, I thought was going to be a good call, and I actually took tires at that stop, even though it was only about 10 laps in.
Okay.
But I wanted to see, and tire wear was really not bad. I mean, over those laps, they were only down to about 98 all the way around. So filled up there, and then I looked at um, the gauge system my brother utilizes, and it's completely foreign to me. And I'm trying to like look at it and understand it while I'm driving, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna need to stop it 2 more times. So I made that
Right.
first stop, full fuel, and then I noticed when Ty was going in, there's a couple seconds or so, 2.5 or so, something like that, and figured, my best bet would be to pit with him because I was inside my window. It was close, but I was inside, and not, if he's going out or if I'm coming out into traffic, he likely is too. So that was kind of my strategy when he called his last pit stop. I was like, well, I'd rather try and make the move on him than get frustrated or hung up somewhere behind
Yeah,
in
if you can go
traffic.
all the way, then that probably means you can go all the way too, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So just try to keep hitting my marks, stay consistent, and I noticed I was kind of getting a gap, and then he was running some really quick laps, so I was trying not to push it too hard and throw it away. So
Well, you brought it home, man. Eric won last week. You bring it home this week. I'd say that's not too shabby, man, especially in an unfamiliar rig. I hope you remember all the adjustments you made so that Eric recognizes the rig when he gets back home.
no, that's
Uh,
my competitive advantage.
there you go. He's gonna have to figure it all out again.
But hey, this
Uh,
chassis is 2 for 2, so it's doing pretty good.
yeah, these last couple of weeks, it's been
Yeah.
winning.
Yep.
Well, congrats, Justin. Great race. Very entertaining race. I hope you get to watch the stream back, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I have enjoyed calling the racing. So, congrats again, Justin, on a great race. Anything you want to say before I shout out?
No, just shout out to Graham and my brother for putting me and my wife and daughter up for the weekend on vacation here at his place, and my wife for letting me race while we're supposed to be on vacation, and all all of you guys and the other admins and the broadcast team and everybody in the league.
That's right. That's Justin Thaler, the Dark Horse Ford Mustang. RFK stickers all over the number 2 car. Takes it to victory lane. He gets the trophy and the big check. And that's it. I'm James J. Signing off from Sonoma Raceway for Josh Watt, doing the Twitch stream. Thanks, Josh, for all you do. And the race control worked out perfect on the pace car. Forgot to ask about that, but it worked out so well. I'm sure we're going to see that again. So keep your eyes posted. We'll look for you next Friday night when the truck races start back up. Until then, stay in your lane.